How's it going, YouTube? Right, I've got something in the back of the camper there that I've been after showing you for quite a while now. I've had this since last year, to be honest, and I've been using it quite a bit, and it's absolutely fantastic, especially if you've got a camper like me with a garage area in the back. So in the back of the van here, nicely tucked away, down there, look, we have got an e-bike. This is a DYU T1. Foldable e-bike, and as you can see there, it hardly takes up any room at all. It fits lovely in here. You could get another one in quite easily and still have plenty of space. So let's get it out and let's have a quick look at it. Right, so as you can see, super easy to get out, 2-second job, not too heavy. It comes in at 22 kilograms. So it's not bad to lift out at all. You don't have to take the seat off. I normally just take that off just because it makes a bit lower to get it in that area there. Let's unfold this so we can have a look. Like I said, normally you don't have to take this off, but I've taken it off just to get it a bit lower. So I'll stick that back on with a quick release. So all we have to do is these handlebars here. We literally just put them in, clip them on, open the bike up so it clips in. Fold over the quick release there, and then fold up the foldable pedals, and then we are all ready to go. And there you have it, a super convenient little 20-inch wheel bike, so you can nip out to the shops, nip out with some laundry, or just generally go out for a little bike ride, do whatever you want. Super convenient. And as I said, it's got this nice little clip here that when you unclip, it just opens this up and then it allows the bike just to fold up. And it's also got this little locking pin there just to make sure you don't open it by accident. When you first get this bike, it comes nice and well packaged. It was a super quick job just to put the thing together. When I first took it out of the box, there's literally only a few bits you have to actually put on. Once I pulled it out, I had to bolt on the front wheel. That just needed removing a little bar that was already there. Then I could replace that with the front wheel. The handlebars needed putting onto the stem. Again, that was just 2 bolts. The handlebars were already built up with all the grips and the brake handles and everything else. That was literally just 2 little bolts that we had to clamp on at the top. The seat needed putting into its position as well. And then apart from that, it was just screwing on the pedals to the bike. There's some convenient little stickers that tell you which way to screw them on, because obviously one's left-hand thread and one's right-hand thread. And just to help you with the process of all this, you get all the necessary tools that you need to build the bike. Also in the box was obviously a battery, the charger, so it was literally 10-15 minute job to put the bike together and it was ready to go. So let's go through a few specs of this thing quickly before we take it out for a ride. So as I said, this is a DYU T1. It's a 36 volt 10 amp hour battery, which on a full charge is good for about 55 kilometers. For a little bike like this, you don't really need any more than that. 250 watt motor, and this is limited assistance up to 25 kilometers per hour as per UK law. A magnesium alloy body, and it actually comes in at 23.1 kilograms in total. The battery is fully removable. You get a key with it that goes into a keyhole down at the bottom. You can turn that key and then that allows you to remove the battery if you so wish. So if you need to take the battery away to charge it or anything like that, you can. A quick 3-step folding as we've seen. Fold in the middle, drop the handlebars and fold up the pedals, and that's it. We've got a shock absorbent seat, front and rear disc brakes, and Shimano 7-speed gears. The assistance on this doesn't use the usual cadence sensor, it uses a torque sensor, which what that means is the harder you pedal, the more assistance it will give you. On the control on the handlebars, there's no different assistance levels or anything like that, there's just an on-off. So like I said, when you're pedaling, the amount it assists is dependent on how hard you're pedaling. Also in the box came a little thumb throttle, so you can make the bike go like that if you want to, and if your country permits. I fitted it just to test it out, so you can just press that and it literally just zooms along on its own and you don't even have to pedal. Obviously doing it like that, it will run out your battery faster. On the back we've got a nice pannier, so you can carry luggage and stuff like that as you so wish, so you've got a decent payload. It comes with a nice headlight on the front as well. The headlight you literally just turn on and off with the handlebar controller. So you press the power button once to turn the headlight on, and press it again just to turn it off. If you're wanting to turn the power on and off, you press and hold for a few seconds. Also on the bike is a little kickstand, so you don't have to lay it down on the floor. You can stand it up on its stand. And on the rear, you do get a rear light as well, although this is on its own battery power. Right, so I think what we should do is let me get changed, let me get a helmet, and let's take this thing out for a little spin, shall we? Sun's come out, so let's go for a bit of a ride on this thing. I don't know if you can see me all right now because the sun's out. Hopefully you can hear me as well because we've got a bit of wind noise. There's a bit of a wood just over here. We'll go and find that, shall we? I'll squeeze through this gap. There's a bit less wind in here. But to say it's got no suspension, this seat's doing actually a really good job of taking out all the bouncing and stuff like that. And it's really comfortable actually. So I've just been changing between pedalling using the torque sensor and the little throttle. Now when you're riding yourself, it actually feels like you're pedalling. Until you start to go up a hill, you start putting a bit of pressure behind it, and then it kicks in and really starts to help. But for going out on a nice leisurely ride, this is really nice actually. You don't need no super mountain bikes or anything like that, just to go out for a bit of a stroll. It's actually nice to get out at the weekend. I've been working on the camper non-stop for the last few weeks. Now I'm going up a bit of a hill and the torque sensor's really kicked in now and it's helping you out, but you're still getting an exercise. Obviously when the hills get really steep, it kind of gives up a little bit, especially with somebody as big as me on it. But then again, we want it to do things like that because we don't want to be so big, do we? A nice little area this actually. I normally come for a walk around here. Especially on days like this where the sun's out. You can tell it's spring. I've taken this bike out with me a couple of times in the camper, but obviously it's been winter. And now we're coming into summer and I've got the camper almost ready. I can't wait to get out places and then take this bike as well, because there's been a few times when we've been out, especially in the Volkswagen over the years, where we could have done with a little bike or something, just so we can explore the places a little bit better than you can on foot. So I definitely need to get myself another bike or something like this one, so we've got two of them. Just so convenient having something like this. Just trying it out now totally on the throttle and it's working really nice. I feel so lazy doing it like this. Got a bit of a hill here. There's no display or anything like that on it telling you how fast you're going, but it's not that type of bike. It's one to get you from A to B conveniently and pack it away in the camper or something like that really conveniently. More like a commuter type of style. But to be honest, I'm not going to use it for the commuter kind of stuff. I just want something that's convenient to put in the back of the camper and not take up loads of room. I didn't want a bike hanging off the back of the camper because you pull up in petrol stations and stuff like that and you're likely to get them stolen. Sorry. An angry dog there. Right, I think I'm going to take this selfie stick off now and then just go for a leisurely ride for a bit and enjoy the day without looking a bit silly with a camera sticking out the front of my bike. Right, that's me back, and just like every other time I've taken that bike out, that was super enjoyable. So this bike is going to go straight back in the camper. I'm going to fold that up now and stick it back in the camper because I'm going to go out in a few weeks in the camper, so I want that to go with me. So what I'll do is I'll stick some links down below where you can check this bike out for yourself because it's really not expensive at all. If I've got any discount codes or anything like that, I'll put those down below as well so you can check those out. If you like this or you want to know more about the camper or anything like that, because I do some random things on this channel sometimes, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can see some more. I try and put out videos every week. Comment below anything you want to put because I do like reading all your comments. Like the video if I liked it, and I'll catch you again in another video. Cheers!